Hi, my name is Luis Martinez and today I'm going to talk about the Cold War. Here's what you find in this presentation. A misunderstanding, the Iron Curtain, division of Germany, results of World War II, post-war Germany, a nuclear war, NATO, the Warsaw Pact, Soviet Union versus the United States, and what happened with Berlin. Introduction. The Cold War was a lengthy struggle between the United States and the Soviet Union that began in the aftermath of the surrender of Hitler's Germany. The Cold War was therefore not exclusively a struggle between the US and the USSR, but a global conflict that affected many countries, particularly the continent of Europe. The nuclear arms race is like two strong enemies, standing waist deep in gasoline, one with 3 matches and the other one with 5. Carl Sagan. A misunderstanding. There was a difference in opinion in 1945. Here was the beginning of a long period of distrust and misunderstanding between the Soviet Union and its former allies in the West. The Soviet Union believed in a powerful central government, should control government and economy, and the US believed that businesses should be privately owned. The Iron Curtain. Soviet dictator Joseph Stalin placed most of the Eastern European countries under the communist control, Eastern Bloc. The United States led the Western Bloc's countries of Western Europe. The imaginary line separating the two was called the Iron Curtain. The division of Germany. End of World War II, Allies divided Germany into 4 sections to keep it from regaining power of the United States. Great Britain, France, and Soviet Union each controlled a section. In 1948, Western Allies wanted to reunite Germany, but Soviets disagreed. Soviet section became East Germany, and the United sections became West Germany. Berlin was also divided into East and West. So here we can see a photo of how it was divided. This is a result of World War II. Germany became divided into East and West Germany. East Germany was communist and West Germany was democratic. A nuclear war. Each side thought that the other was trying to rule the world. Neither side would give up. People lived in fear that other world would erupt. This time it could be a nuclear war, which could destroy the entire planet. Countries began to form alliances to protect themselves. NATO. In 1949, the Western European countries, Canada and US formed the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO. Each nation in NATO believed the Soviet Union would not attack Western Europe if the US would launch nuclear war in return. The Warsaw Pact. What was the Warsaw Pact? This was an alliance of the Soviet Union and its communist satellite nations. Why was it formed? This was formed to counter NATO, an anti-Western military alliance. Why Warsaw? Warsaw, Poland was the city where the treaty was signed. Satellite nations are nations that are dependent upon a stronger power. The Soviet satellite nations were Bulgaria, Romania, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, Poland, and East Germany. Soviet Union versus United States had a permanent seat on the United Security Council, influenced other communist countries and dictatorships around the world, and copied the largest country in the world. Third largest population and the second largest economy, had military and space technology, a worldwide spy network, and one of the largest stockpiles of nuclear weapons on the world. Also had a permanent seat on the United Security Council, as well as strong ties with Western Europe and Latin America. For most populated countries and most powerful military support from NATO. The largest navy in the world, bases all over the country. The CEA and large reserve of nuclear weapons. Berlin Wall. Berliners hated living under communism. Luckily, West Berlin and freedom were just across the street. About 3 million people fled to West Berlin looking for a political freedom and better lives. The German government wanted to stop it. In August 1971, East Germany built a 103-mile wall between East and West Berlin, guarded by Soviet troops, and it became a symbol of the split between Western and Eastern Europe. Thanks.